What's going on, guys? I have another small knife to talk about. And I don't really intentionally. I know I had a small knife just the other day too. But this is the Ohlone Knives Rumsen. Now, this particular one has kind of made its rounds around the YouTubes. So this is owned by Chris over at the Titanium Addiction YouTube channel. And I'll put a link to his channel down below. And it has also been made famous from a Women Carry Knives over there on her YouTube channel. So I'm kind of honored to be able to talk about this one as well. So it is a small knife. I'm not going to lie. I've zoomed in here. So we'll zoom back out. And yeah, it totally disappears in the hand. It's a small knife. It's way too small for me. I mean, I like it, but I would never own it or carry it because it's just frankly too small for me and my big ugly mitts. Okay. Yes, it would be a good fifth pocket carry. Yes, it runs flawlessly. It's got amazing action. Like legit amazing action. Super nice hollow grind. It's going to feel great in somebody's hands that has small hands. I mean, I'm not going to lie about that. This is an older model. There are some on Blade HQ still today in that $235 range. So let me zoom back in to give you guys some of the specs and the details on this thing. Closed, you're looking at 3 3/8 inches. 5 7/8 overall, 2.57 inch blade with a 2.47 cutting edge. Behind the edge is 0.018. Very nice hollow grind, as I mentioned before. The blade thickness is 0.118. It's in M390. Overall thickness is 0.527. It does run on bearings, and it weighs in at just 2.1 ounces. And we'll talk about the weight in just a second. A little bit more about the weight in a second. They did a great job, if it'll focus, on the finish of the blade. It has G10 scales with carbon fiber inlay right here. The backspacer, I believe is carbon fiber also, but don't quote me on that one. It could be just kind of a textured G10. I'm a little confused by that part. With a 3D milled titanium clip that works really well, actually. It doesn't have a ton of spring to it, but it actually works quite well despite its size. No markings on the blade, which, you know, I love. Just really well done. Very comfortable flipper tab that works and fires every single time. Titanium liners. Forgot to check. Does it have a lock bar insert? Having trouble focusing it. I don't think there's a lock bar insert. But it doesn't seem to stick at all. So, yeah, maybe there is. Let's see. How far can we zoom up? Only about that far. Let's take another peek with the light. I don't see a lock bar insert, like a steel lock bar insert. So, but it works perfectly on just the titanium scales. Maybe they've carbonized the lock face, you know, whatever. There's a lot of options for that. So now I mentioned the weight, right? 2.1 ounces. I haven't done a full video on this guy yet. The VC Edge interface. I have on this interface. But on the full dress interface, it's 1.5 or 1.6. Literally, my scale kind of goes back and forth between 1.5 ounces and 1.6 ounces. So if you're looking for something lightweight But full size, the VC Edge interface. Fantastic knife. I will put a link to the video I did on this one up in the corner at the end of this video. And I will be talking about this one very shortly also. And shameless plug, we are going to have Jason, the owner and the maker of VC Edge, on the EDC Hour with Dirk and Alex on Sunday, June 12th, I think it is, if my dates are correct. He is going to be our special guest. I'll do some more promo stuff about that, but just wanted to let you know that he will be on that episode. So save up your questions on these crazy knives, and we can ask him directly. So this is lightweight, but it's small, so it better be lightweight, if that makes sense. It does feel good in the hand because it is a thicker scale. So as you grip it, for me, it's certainly like a 3-finger. But I could use this, but not really for me. So we'll do a couple other size comparisons. You saw it next to the AA battery when we first started. Here it is next to the Sharpie. I think the number 2 pencil is certainly going to be longer than it. The Delica, which is very small also, but also very thin. So it's kind of got the double whammy. And just because I can, this is for Professor EDC. He loves the Hellraiser when it comes out. So there you go, Professor. Carbon fiber again. So there you get the tie-in. So I don't know. It's a cool knife. Thank you very much, Chris, for loaning this in. I'm super grateful for all of that. And please go check out the VC Edge interface video right there.